August 24th, 2024. Time, around 8:15 a.m. Location, Gandy Boulevard, Pinellas County, Florida. A routine morning patrol turned serious when an officer's radar picked up a car moving at a dangerous speed, 96 miles per hour in a 50 zone. That's nearly double the legal limit and a major threat to public safety. Without hesitation, the officer initiated a traffic stop. The vehicle was pulled over smoothly, but what unfolded next was anything but smooth.
Hello.
What's up?
What's the rush?
I'm just trying to get to work. I have a personal training class today.
So,
10 minutes.
you're doing 96.
I was not aware I was doing 96. I had the cruise control set at 85.
Approaching the vehicle, the officer calmly asked the driver a standard question. "What's the rush?" The woman replied nervously, saying she was just trying to get to work and had her cruise control set at 85, as if that made it better. She seemed unaware, or pretended to be unaware, of how fast she was going. The officer explained clearly that even 85 was still 35 miles per hour over the limit, and reminded her that he clocked her at 96. That's when the situation began to shift.
I mean, okay, even let's give you the difference. Say you were doing 85, that's still 35 miles an hour with the speed limit.
I understand that.
But like I said, I got you on radar doing 96.
Okay, what?
So,
when did you clock it?
right as you're coming over the crest of the hill. Okay,
behind that truck for a while, and then you...
Truck was doing 74.
Okay.
You were doing 96. I need your driver's license, registration, proof, insurance.
I don't have my physical driver's license. It's in the mail on the way to me. I have a passport.
When asked for her license, registration, and proof of insurance, the woman claimed she didn't have her physical driver's license. Instead, she offered a passport, explaining the license was in the mail.
Okay, you can't drive a car then until you have your license on you.
Okay, well, if you want to give me a ticket for that too, go right ahead, sir. But I'm just a girl trying to get to...
Oh, you say that, but you're putting everybody else at danger, so I don't think the attitude's going to help your situation, okay?
The last time I was pulled over by a cop, they pulled over 2 people at one time in the middle of the road, so I'm sorry. And he came up to the car and put his hand on his gun, so I'm sorry if I seem a little out of sorts right now.
I got you. I'm not them. Obviously, I'm not done any of that stuff. Do you have your registration paperwork? All right, hang tight, back with you in a few. Take a 6 out of the tag when you're ready.
The officer immediately informed her that driving without a valid license on hand is not allowed, and things got even more serious when he ran her name through the system. The system revealed a red flag. Her license had been officially suspended just days earlier, due to failure to pay a previous traffic violation in Pasco County.
All right, ma'am, I need you to hop out of the vehicle and come around to the back of your trunk with me.
What?
I need you to step out of the vehicle and come around back to your trunk with me.
Why?
Because we're going to take care of paperwork back here.
What paperwork?
The paperwork I'm about to provide you back here.
Okay, why?
Because I'm giving you an order to.
I just didn't know, like, I don't know where I need to get out of the car. Why do I need to get out of the car?
Because I have paper to take care of, and for my safety and for convenience, it's taken care of back here. Hey, Shade, can you pull up here with me?
Can I get out as well, sir?
No, ma'am.
I just want to stand with
Okay, I'm not going to have a bunch of people on the side of the Gandy Boulevard. It's a safety issue, okay? This isn't that big of a deal.
Sorry. If you're telling me this is not that big of a deal, and you physically see me, that I'm like...
It's not that big of a deal, but you are making it a big deal, yes. I'm asking her to simply do something that I ask people to do every day. And I told you, it's because it's for my safety. This is where I conduct this type of paperwork at, is at the back of your vehicle.
I've never been asked to get outside of my car before.
Well, today you are.
The officer then requested the driver to step out of the vehicle and come to the rear of the car, to complete the citation process safely. She resisted the instruction, repeatedly asking, "Why do I need to get out?" Despite multiple explanations about officer safety and standard procedure, she continued to argue and delay.
Sorry.
So at this point, you need to step out of the vehicle because I'm giving you an order to do so.
Excuse me.
Right around back here, please. You want to turn and face me so I can explain some things to you? Fantastic. Your driver's license is suspended.
It's not.
You failed to pay a traffic citation at a Pasco and they suspended it on the 19th.
6 months to pay that ticket.
She claimed it was a misunderstanding, that she had 6 months to pay the ticket and thought she had already resolved the issue. But the officer had to go by what the system showed: an active suspension.
Your driver's license is actively
The
suspended.
person told me that I had 6 months to pay that ticket. I actually reinstated my license a few months ago. Got that handled. And now you're telling me that my license is suspended. I haven't received notification of this. And I know this isn't your fault, sir, but I have been going through a lot lately.
So I understand all that, but here are the simple facts today, okay? You don't have a license on you. In the system, which is real time, it is showing as suspended, and that's what I have to go by. If there's a clerk or something like that, that is something that you're simply going to have to take care of at a later date in court.
So what happens now?
So I'm about to issue some notices to appear for court in lieu of making a physical arrest and taking you to jail, because I don't want to do that. All right? But you can't drive this car. If she has a valid license, she's the one who's going to get sick. Perfect. She'll take over for you. But you're going to have a court date that you're going to have to appear for, okay? The court date is going to get mailed to you. You're going to have a court date for driving with suspension and for your speed for doing 96 and a 50. If you don't hear anything from the court in the next 30 days, the recommendation that I tell everyone is make sure you call the Pinellas County Clerk of Court, because if you miss this court date for any reason, they will issue a warrant for your arrest, okay? I'm going to need a couple of things from you. First is going to be a signature at the bottom of both these citations next to the blue X. It's not admission to guilt, simply saying you're aware you're going to receive a court date in the mail and you promise to appear for it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and crumple these up. I'm going to go print out a new copy. If you don't appropriately sign the citations, ma'am, I will be forced to make a physical arrest, okay? So I'm going to give you one more opportunity to comply.
Once at the back of the vehicle, the officer explained that she would receive 2 citations: one for driving with a suspended license, one for speeding, 96 in a 50. She was asked to sign the paperwork, not as an admission of guilt, but as an acknowledgement that she would appear in court. Instead of signing properly, she scribbled across the papers, insisting that her scribble counted as a signature. The officer calmly explained that this was not a valid signature, and she would need to sign again. Still, she refused.
You physically saw me sign those, correct? And that counts
that
as a
wasn't-
signature, correct?
No, that's not a
All
signature,
right.
right?
Anything
What do you-
from pen to paper, you physically see me sign, that is my signature. It does not have to be legible.
Okay.
You have nothing else to say. It's not a signature, says who?
Okay. He's trying to work with you. I don't know why you're not working. Why are you interrupting?
Right now, and
Okay.
you made me get out of the car.
Okay.
You could have handed them to me, and
All
I
right.
could have signed them in the safety of my car.
You want me to say something and then you interrupt me, so I'm not going to say anything.
You don't even allow my wife to get out with me. You're like, are you kidding me?
All right, ma'am. So again, your signature is as it appears on your driver's license. This is not admission to guilt. This is simply an acknowledgement that you're aware you're going to receive a court date in the mail.
Like 10 years ago.
So, simply just need your compliance.
Do you want to see my actual signature?
All right, go ahead and turn around. Place your hands behind your back for me.
I am not. Please, baby!
Stay there. Stay there. Stop. Stop.
After multiple chances, the officer had no choice. Her refusal to sign the citations meant she could no longer be released at the scene. The officer told her to place her hands behind her back. She resisted again, pleading, panicking, crying, and at one point saying she was dying from anxiety. She begged to have her wife with her, pleaded not to be taken, but it was too late. She was officially under arrest.
I'll talk to you in a second. Tell them to step it up.
Yeah, 10-4, I need a cage cruiser if they can expedite. I won't be uncooperative.
Please, please, please! Baby! I love it. I'm trying to save people!
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did!
It was a simple thing you had to do.
I did it!
Man, please do me a favor, have a seat in the vehicle. I just don't want you getting hit.
Baby! I can't breathe!
I heard what you gotta do. Start your paperwork.
I got the paperwork done. She just refused to sign it.
No, I never refused. Do you see it? There's a signature on that paper, sir.
Not your signature.
It is my signature.
Stop. Hold on.
I'm diagnosed with anxiety and... Can you please go look at the piece of paper? I signed it! Please, they're making a big deal out of this, please!
As the officer explained the situation to her family and backup units, he remained calm and professional. He emphasized that this didn't need to happen, and had she simply cooperated and signed the citation, she would have walked away with tickets instead of cuffs. Now she would face mandatory court appearances and possible further legal consequences, all stemming from a reckless decision and refusal to follow basic instructions.
Police officer, give me just a second.
Start walking back.
No, please, no! I signed the paper!
Come on.
Please have my wife, please. Please, can I have my wife? Please!
She can't take that. Okay. Anything else? She's got a chain and a couple bracelets on.
So here's the deal. Here's what happened, okay? She has a suspended driver's license, and she's doing a speed of more than 30 miles an hour of the speed limit. In the state of Florida, one of those, the suspended driver's license, is an arrestable offense. The other one is a mandatory appearance in court.
Have a seat. Have a seat. Get in the car.
When I placed down and explained this to her a second time, she again scribbled all over the citations. At that point, she's not acknowledging that she's going to appear in court. I cannot release her on a citation. So she has to go to jail and appear for those charges now.
Thank you.
No problem. It's going to be a walkthrough type of thing, in and out. Now they're not going to hold her, okay? All right.
All I wanted to do was go work out this morning.
A minor traffic violation turned into an arrest. Not because of speed alone, but because of attitude, resistance, and failure to cooperate. This is how a routine stop becomes a life-altering moment.